Everyone, I'm Jodi and welcome to my channel. I am really glad that you are here today. So it is February going into March, and I wanted to bring you some really nice products that I have sampled over the course of February that were so good that I had to bring to you. And I also want to say thank you so much to my subscribers. The way I look at it, subscribing, and I just want to say that it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to the channel. I did get a couple questions about that. I want to clarify, if you subscribe to a YouTube channel, it's just like clicking the follow button on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. You're just following that person. And then you'll also, if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified when a new video is posted, which is every Monday and Thursday. So you guys, I look at subscribers as sort of my regulars, if you will. Like, you guys show up every time I post a video, you leave comments, which the comments are so helpful for the YouTube algorithm. So thank you for leaving comments, because it helps the algorithm put this type of a video in front of other people that are looking for it, and it shows that there's some engagement. And that's a really important part of the YouTube algorithm. So I really appreciate your comments. Thank you for subscribing. It means the world to me. The channel continues to grow, which means that there are busy, ambitious women out there just like you and me that are looking for quick, useful makeup tips, beauty tips, where we can save our money, and if we are going to spend it, that we're going to spend it on products that we know are going to work. So thanks so much for that. Now, this is my top 5 for the month. And if you have watched me for any length of time, you know that in order to make this top 5 list, because I sample a lot of products throughout the month. In fact, for the month of February, I sampled over 20 new products. So for this 5 to make the list, there's a few criteria that they have to go through. Number 1, I have to buy them in multiple after I've tried them, because that means I don't ever want to be without them. Number 2, I have to want to share them with my family and friends because I believe in the product that much. And number 3, it has to be a good value for the price, because this channel is all about helping you look your most beautiful while keeping your busy life going. So I take that very seriously. And look, I didn't start this channel to be a home shopping channel. This is not, no disrespect to QVC. I love QVC, but my channel is not meant to be a push product on you type of channel. It's really about what works. What have I found that works? And as a girlfriend would, I'm just passing the information on to you in case it's something that you want to try. And it has to be a really good find. Now, let me tell you, you want to stay all the way, because number 6 is a bonus, and it is truly, and I do not say this lightly because I know you trust what I say, so I don't say this half-heartedly, but number 6 definitely helps you look 10 years younger at minimum instantly. Now, it is not a permanent solution. It is not a mini facelift. However, it is something that you will want to use in special occasions, family photos, family weddings, anywhere that you want to just look a little bit younger, right? So, and look, I'm not trying to fool anybody. We are the age that we are, and I embrace the age that I am. I'm going to be 52 this month, and I'm okay with that. But I don't mind using little things to help me feel and look a little younger when special events arise. So if this is the type of video that you're interested in, then stay tuned, because we're gonna get right to it. The first one is by Casas. Now, this is a concealer, and the way I found this concealer is one of my very loyal and dedicated subscribers, Ebony, had reached out to me. She's a woman of color. She lives in the UK, and she's been extremely supportive of the channel. And she reached out to me and said, I'm struggling with finding a good concealer that matches my skin tone, that is good for mature skin. And so it was really fun for me to take that on as a challenge and say, we're gonna find you something. So I went to a couple local Sephoras, I went to Ulta, I did some research on the internet and just read a bunch of beauty blogs and a couple of beauty podcasts to find what I thought would be a good one. And she's testing it out, so I'm curious to see what she thinks. But in my research for Ebony, I was so intrigued by the benefits of this concealer that I wanted to try it myself. Now, it's $28. It's medium to full coverage, as I said. It has hyaluronic acid in it. Make sure I read my notes. It doesn't crease. It is super brightening, and it is very creamy. So, you know, we'll go back to my little freckle here because that's always a telltale sign. Now, I have been using this and I really, really like it. And for it being $28, it is good for mature skin because not only does it hydrate from the hyaluronic acid, it also plumps because of the peptides that are in it. So you can see the coverage on that freckle of mine. Gosh, you know, I used to not like this freckle, but it has really served us well in this channel because we can decide if we want to cover it up and just how wrinkly stuff looks around it or cakey or flaky. I did not find that this settled into pores and fine lines. The way I used it is I just put a few drops right along my under eye, press it in after about 30-45 seconds. I like to let it get a little tacky before I press it in with my fingers. And then I will just take a very light, translucent, finely milled powder. Laura Mercier Translucent Eye Brightening Powder is the one I would use. I put a little bit of it on my finger and just lightly press it in so that every crack and crevice and wrinkle and pore is filled in. And I've been really impressed with this. It's very, very hydrating. So if you suffer from dry skin and you want to use a concealer, maybe even with a tinted moisturizer instead of with a full coverage foundation, this medium to full coverage is a good one because it can cover any of those imperfections you have, and then you might just want a little tinted moisturizer over it and you are ready for spring, summer, beautiful, glowy, natural looks at your more mature skin. So that's a good find and I'm really impressed. So Ebony, thanks for tasking me with helping you find a concealer because I think we found a good one for a lot of different skin tones. The second one, I take my mascara very seriously. It's probably my one thing, I would say, if there was like a thing that I'm really, really passionate about above everything else, it's probably my mascara because for me, lashes are important. I feel like I look more awake, a little more color to my face if I have lashes. Now, you guys know I can't wear extensions because I wash my face with coconut oil and that coconut oil dissolves the adhesive for each of the lashes. And I did try it once and I just didn't like the way it looked on me. I do wear a false lash if it's a nice glam out night or it's a photo shoot or something, but everyday wear, it's just not a look that I'm going for. I'm really trying to embrace just my natural skin at 51, going on 52. And so when in my search for a good concealer, I spoke to a lady at Sephora and her lashes were so beautiful on the top and the bottom that after we spoke for a little while and I felt comfortable, I just said, do you mind if I ask you, are your lashes extensions? Because they're stunning. And she said, no, I use this Ilia mascara. And she said it has made a world of difference. Now, you guys, when I tell you her lashes, I thought she had extensions on the bottom as well. And she didn't. She said, this is the mascara I have been using and it's a clean formula. And what makes the difference, I think, is this, and Ilia calls it a violin shape brush. And it really does allow you to get into the lashes, wiggle it and pull up so that it evenly coats the lashes from the front and the back. It doesn't clump, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake. And Ilia, you know, is a clean brand. Now, a couple things it says on the website. I don't have oversensitive eyes, but this does say that it does not irritate even the most sensitive of eyes. So I know some of you have written in and said, gosh, I'd love to wear that Lancome Idol, but my eyes are a little sensitive. Or I'd like to wear the Neutrogena Hydroblast waterproof, but my eyes are too sensitive. This might be A, because it's a clean brand, but also because they have claimed that it is good for even the most extreme sensitive eyes. Now, I will tell you that one of the things that Carissa at Sephora said, so Carissa, thank you for this tip. One of the things that she said is, now in Sephora, and I don't know about in some of the other retailers, especially in the UK and Canada, what you would find, but in the US, this is in the same display as Ilia's Limitless Lash Mascara. Now, the Limitless Lash Mascara looks very similar to this. This is the fullest volumizing mascara. So again, fullest volumizing mascara is the one I would recommend. The Limitless Lash Mascara, although it is an Allure Beauty Award winner, what I have read from the reviews is more people love this one. So just make sure that you get the right one if you want to try this. I've been really impressed with it. It's the only mascara that I've been using for about a month now. And this will go with me into March, April, May. It'll take it'll take a lot to knock this one off of my favorite list now. So really, really excited about that. And Ilia is a good product, although they've just been recently sold. Okay, number 3, and you guys might know about this. I didn't. I think it's fairly new from what I've been able to read. But if you're like me, you have loved the Lancome Idol mascara for a long time. It's the Ultra Precision Waterproof Liner. It is the Idol by Lancome. You know, Lancome just does really nice work in their cosmetics as well as their skincare. So what I love about this is it is 24-hour wear. It is waterproof. It is ultra glossy and shiny, and it is perfect for beginners as well as more advanced because it does a very fine line because of this felt tip pin, but it can also do a very bold line. So, and did I say it's waterproof? It's waterproof. And when I say it's waterproof, I will tell you that I wore this into the shower just to see if it was waterproof, and it was actually waterproof. I came out and I was like, wow, between my Stila waterproof brows and now my eyeliner that's waterproof, I almost look like I didn't really shower, but I did, and half my makeup was still on, so there's that. And I don't wear a liquid liner every day, but when I do wear one, I want one that is easy to use. It's pretty small, and I'll just put it on so you can see how easy. Well, you can see what that eye looks like now, and we'll just put a little bit of this on. Super easy. And again, I like that it's not matte. I like that it is, I mean, look at that. That's just so easy. And you know, I am not a wing liner one-time person. It takes a few times for me to get that wing right. And I know wing is not everyone's favorite for more mature skin, but I'm slowly trying to let it go, but it's not easy. It's like it has a grip on me that just says, even my best intentions every morning, I'm like, Jodi, do not do a wing liner today. And before I know it, I'm like, well, let's try that tomorrow. Okay, so really a big fan of this. So if you're looking for a new liquid waterproof eyeliner, then this might be one that you want to give a try to. Okay. Next is a hair item. I get my hair colored every 6 to 8 weeks. I push it more to 8 weeks. But in between, I can get a little brassy. So once in a while, I will use a purple shampoo, Olaplex I highlighted a few months ago. I really do like that one a lot. Whether I leave it on for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, I still feel like it's ashy. And really what I wanted in between my color treatments was just something to keep my hair shiny, glossy looking, keep the brass at bay, but I don't want to use a purple shampoo every time because I don't want that ash tone. So, because my skin just does not look good with ash. In fact, there's a video, you know, sometimes when you put your stuff on the internet and you just can't take it back, you are constantly reminded of bad decisions. The video that I did on why I left corporate America, I had just had my hair done. It is a little too ashy. And when I look at that video now, I'm like, oh, it's a good message, but I almost feel like it gets lost in this ashy, crazy hairdo that I have. And now that I've said that, you're probably gonna go back and look at it, but it's okay. It's on the internet, it is what it is, but it's not my favorite hair color. So finding something that is going to be mid-treatment, keep a nice glass to my hair, and still not damage my hair because I do lighten it, so I don't want any damage to it. In fact, I'm trying to recover from some damage now. I found, and I just tried it on a whim, and this was at Ulta, and it's called In Shower Toning Gloss by Kristen Ness. Now, what I loved about this is its alkaline neutralizing system. It keeps color from fading and preventing hard water minerals from being deposited into the hair and scalp. Now, what sold me was the color on the back. So you can see there's sort of that before brassy color that she had, and then this is what it looked like after. So this one is supposed to help with brassiness and increase your shine. And I can tell you that that's absolutely what it does. In fact, I'll insert a picture right here of what my hair looked like just 2 days ago from another video that I shot. It might pick up in camera, I hope so. If not, I will tell you that I am in love with my hair today. It's soft, it's shiny. The blonde is blonde and bright, but it's not ashy toned at all. And the brassiness has pulled out. And this couldn't have been any easier to use. They have it in formulas for different hair colors. It doesn't cover gray. It says right on the box, it's not meant to cover gray. It's really meant to act as a brass neutralizer, shine boosting, deep conditioning, silicone free, and ammonia free. That ammonia free was really important to me because I'm trying to minimize the damage. So it comes in 2 bottles. One's like this, one's like this. And then in the shower, you get your hair all wet. You just simply mix these 2 together. And then if you want it all over, then you just put this, pull this off, of course, this just snaps off, all over all of your hair, comb it through in the shower, make sure that make sure your hair is really well coated. And then you leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes, depending on your desired result. Or if you want more of an ombre look, it says to put this on from your root to about wherever your ombre kind of starts for the first 5 to 10 minutes, and then pull this through the rest of the way for another 5 or 10 minutes. Mine isn't ombre, although I love that ombre look. So I just put it on all my hair, combed it through, put it up in kind of a clip. I just, in the shower, clipped it up like that. I set my timer on my phone for 7 minutes so I could sort of split the difference between 5 and 10, and then rinsed it out. And then you shampoo and condition as normal. And it lasts, depending on how often you shampoo. It's a temporary treatment. It's sort of like a semi-gloss, so the more you shampoo, the faster it will come out. Just something that I would recommend. It didn't turn my hair brassy. It didn't have a strong smell to it. I've just really been impressed, and I feel like I can maintain my color a little bit longer. So I'm already pushing 6 to 8 weeks. If it wasn't for the gray coming out, I could probably push it another 2 weeks with this, but that darn gray. Speaking of gray, you guys, I was reading an article in preparation for the beauty news video that I do every couple months, and it was so impressive to see that post-pandemic era, more and more women are really embracing their gray, and they let it grow because of the difficulty getting into salons during COVID. And companies are now starting to cater to the different tones of gray. There's new shampoos coming out for different tones of gray, and conditioners and treatments. So it's really great to see that, 50 years in the making, because when men have gray hair, it's very distinguished and they look very handsome. But I feel like there's been this sort of, women with gray hair, how dare we? I'm not ready to embrace my gray hair, but I do have a girlfriend that is a friend of mine from grade school. She lives in Malibu. She's embracing it and she loves it. And I think that is so fantastic that we're becoming more comfortable in our skin and in our hair. And gosh, that's so awesome. And I don't think there was one of these for gray hair, just FYI, but because it says it does not cover gray, I'm gonna assume that it doesn't. For anybody else, I would highly recommend you give this a try. Number 5 is, there's a company called Heidi J. Hale, H-A-L-E, and she makes jewelry that is very personalized. And I know there's other companies that do this. I've just used this one. And my dad, thank goodness, is still with us. He's so, so important in my life. And he always sends us a birthday card and a Christmas card. And on that card, it says, "Love, Dad." Love, Dad. That's what he always signs. So to me, that's super just meaningful. Heidi J. Hale, and I'll leave all this information in the description box below. But there's a variety of jewelry that you can choose from bracelets to necklace to rings. I just chose this bracelet because I wanted it to always fit. You can choose the material and the metal that you want. And I chose gold. I literally just took a picture of his signature, sent it in online, picked out the jewelry that I wanted, and within a matter of weeks, I got these bracelets back. I sent one to each of my sisters, and I wear this a lot. And if I'm just having a tough day, or I just feel like I need my dad closer to me for whatever reason, then I will wear this. And it has meant so much to me that I was going through my jewelry drawer the other day and I thought, gosh, why haven't I shared that? Because it's meant so much to me and it's made me so happy to have something like that, that I think if you've got, younger children and maybe they've lost their dad or their mom or somebody really special to them, then something like this might really mean a lot to them. So I wanted to share it just so that you knew how great of a gift it could be and how much it's meant to me. And maybe it's something that you'd want to do for you, or you can probably think of 1,000 ways to use this, but it's meant a lot. Now for our bonus round, item number 6. I'm super excited about this, and you guys may think, okay, you have completely lost your mind. And maybe I have, but if this just makes you feel more confident for 1 hour of your life, then I'm okay with being the messenger. RuPaul has a series on Masterclass, and I'm a big fan of Masterclass. It's a little expensive. I think it's $2.99 a year. The makeup artist Bobbi Brown has a series. There's cooking classes. Anyway, this isn't a Masterclass commercial. One of the professors, if you will, is RuPaul. And if you've ever seen a drag queen's makeup in person, it is stunning, and we can learn so much from the tips and tricks and techniques. And the way they're able to transform their before and after pictures it's really phenomenal to me, and I just love learning different things that they've done. And one of the things that they talked about, and I ordered it on Amazon just thinking, really, could that really work? And I've loved it. I have it on today. You may not notice. One of the things that's bothered me as I'm aging is my face is sagging because the collagen starts to go away. There's skin there, it has to go somewhere. There's gravitational pull that helps it decide where it's gonna go, and it goes down. So these, lines right through here, I don't want to add filler there. I just wanted to just get rid of them a little bit and lift them up. So for $10, you too could look 10 years younger. So you guys, this is what it is. And I know you're gonna laugh. I laughed as I ordered it. I laughed as I got it in the mail, and I laughed as I tried it on. But I'm laughing all the way to the mirror, and so I am humbly bringing it to you. It is these little tiny adhesives. You get a pack that looks like this. There's 40 of them. One side has adhesive on it, so it's just like a little sticker. And there are holes in the adhesive so that this is very breathable. You take 2 of these and you hook it with a device. So you will just simply put one of these in the hole at the top of this one, and then you put one at the hole of a top of the other one, and then they connect. And how they connect, so all you do is go kind of around your hairline and clip it up. Now if you have thin hair, you're just going to want to be a little bit mindful of this to make sure that it's covered. And I'm so excited to tell you guys about this, but I can't really wait. Then what you do is, you can see right here, I have this little piece of tape, and then behind my ear is that elastic piece. Now, right here, it goes around the back and connects to this side. So if I take those down, so watch how my face, I say falls, that's a little exaggerating, but you just literally peel this off around your head and peel off this side. Now you guys can see that just by having that on there, see how you can just pull that. Is that, yeah, I mean, look at this line right here. And if I had that on the other side, and I had these on for 16 hours the other day just to see, and it was not uncomfortable. Now I will say that, if you, depending on where you put it, it's not gonna stick now because I've had it on and take it off. They do say once you put it on to leave it on, so make sure you put it where you wanna go. I put it on and then put my makeup over it, but you literally can go from this to that. Now, the other thing I will say is that you can put it on and put makeup on it. It's so transparent, and just the smallest amount of hair will cover it. And then where this goes is just really, I try to put it a little bit above my ear so that it doesn't sit on my ear. And then it just blends right into your hairline. Now you don't want to go up here and try to pull it too far back, because A, that will look really funny if you walked around like that. I think that'd be a little bit of a dead giveaway that you've done something extreme and may not be the look that you're going for. But if you put it a little bit before your ear, it'll just give you enough of a lift to put this black string right behind your hairline so that you don't really see it. Now, it also comes, I know you guys are laughing right now going, oh my gosh. I wish if I did it long enough that it would actually retrade my skin to go back, but I don't think that's gonna work. I think that would be highly unlikely. It comes with different size strings for different places, because not only does it do here, they give you 40 of these, so 20 applications. There's also a way to hook it so that you can tighten your neck back and just go like along your neckline. So if that's an area that, like how nice would that be just to pull that up, especially on the side. So I'm loving it. It also says you can use it like right here in your eyebrows. I haven't tried there yet, But I might give the neck one a try just to see. I don't know. I might do that because that would sure be nice. I could, since I can't go back in a time machine, maybe I could at least tape my neck back for an event or something. But I know that may sound crazy and a little bit on the, okay, you've gone a little too far. And if you're skeptical like I am, wait till you try it once. And then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing ever. You just throw these away when you're done with them. It just really just kind of unhooks right like that. I just pull it off and break it because I don't care. I don't need these anymore. Throw those away, and then you've got this to hook again. And then this center one, which is the one that goes in the back of your head, unhooks so that you can do each side and then pull it tight and hook it in the back. I found it easier to hook this together, put one side on, and then just put this on the other one and go back. And again, just make sure that your hair covers it in the back. If you have short hair, that'll be a little bit more difficult. So, you know, no judgment here. It's just an idea. And RuPaul, thank you. I continue to learn from you every time I watch another one of your master classes. That is it for February. Some really fun products that I can stand behind and say I have tested them and they work on my more mature skin, my more mature hair, and my more mature sagging. So I hope this was helpful. Leave me a comment in the comment section below if you've tried any of these and what your thoughts are, or if there's a product that you found in the month of February that you thought, oh my gosh, I want all of my friends to know about this because it's so good. Please leave that down below so that we can all learn from it and share and find new products. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.